Ida has hit. The storm made landfall as a strong Category 4 hurricane reaching Louisiana's coast just before noon today at Port Fourchon. You can see incredibly high wind and waves a few miles east in Grand Isle. And right now, Ida is making its way inland and taking aim at New Orleans. We are starting to see flooding on the city's famous Canal Street.
Yeah, that's where we begin our coverage tonight on the coast of Louisiana. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Lawrence.
I'm Teresa Woodard. Hurricane Ida is ripping through New Orleans right now. And remember, this is a city ravaged by catastrophic flooding from Hurricane Katrina 16 years ago today.
Yeah, so let's take a live look at what's happening right now in New Orleans. You can see by the looks of those trees, the wind is definitely picking up there, and you can see a tremendous amount of rain starting to fall. Let's get to Jesse. Jesse, from what you're seeing, what is happening with the storm right now?
So there's a couple things to mention, especially for New Orleans in particular. The first is the worst is yet to come for New Orleans. The strongest winds are still to the south, so we're seeing observed wind gust in New Orleans close to 75 miles per hour. This area here around the eye, so the eye wall here, that's where winds are in excess of 100 miles per hour, and this is lifting to the north. It's moving slower now that it's over land. It's encountered that friction of the land, so it's moving about 10 miles per hour. So those close to 100+ mile per hour winds will be in New Orleans shortly. Conditions will just worsen for the city. In fact, they're under flash flood warnings now because they're on what we call the dirty side of the hurricane, which is this northeast quadrant. So there's Ida right now, still a strong Category 4 hurricane with winds of 130 miles per hour. Look at the incredible amounts of rain falling in New Orleans. They're going to see well over 15 inches of rain in some spots. In fact, just over the next several hours, New Orleans expected to pick up almost 10 inches of rain as Ida continues to push to the north. It hasn't yet taken that northeasterly jog. It's expected to over the next few hours. Remember, it made landfall at 11:55 this morning near Port Fourchon, Louisiana. Winds of 150 miles per hour as a Category 4. It's still hanging out at Category 4 strength. It'll lose that intensity here over the next update. We expect it to be down to a 3, still very intense. Then by 1 o'clock in the morning, it's a Category 1 hurricane close to Baton Rouge, winds of 75 miles an hour. Then we're talking Tropical Storm Ida by tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon in western Mississippi. So still a lot of impacts to be had with Ida in Louisiana and Mississippi. We'll have the latest track on that. Plus a little bit of rain here in North Texas too. We won't forget that. We'll talk about it. It's all coming up.